I would say as an intern.
that is
Yeah. An
you know
8-year intern.
you know what for you to be going through a excuse me a situation like that to where like you said that is a blow.
Yeah.
That is a major blow, and it is a huge shift in not only financial but everything around you,
Right, man.
life. You know what I'm saying? Where you live, what car you drive.
House,
Everything
foreclosed.
switches.
I had a Corvette, lost it, got it back. And when I got it back, I realized where I was at, the situation I was in, because I had it custom everything. It was really nice. But then I had to go ahead and take that Corvette. I only had a year to pay it off. So I had some equity in it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the dealership, sold it to them, the Corvette, and with the equity I had in it, I left out with a Cobalt. Yeah. And that's what I had to do, man.
Yeah.
So I went from a Corvette to a Cobalt, but it's just, and I still was working there, but I just knew that everything was going to work itself out.
And that's what I was saying. It's like it's for you to be going through something like that, but still have the mind state to say, okay, yeah, this is bad. This is bad right here. This is not a good place for me to be.
Yeah.
But you know what? I still have to keep my eye on where I'm going to be.
Exactly.
And that is extremely hard when you are in the midst of the storm to be trying to look and find the sunshine and concentrate on the sunshine where you're dead smack in the center of the storm. That says a lot about you as a person because many people can't do that. All they can do is focus on, man, the ship is going down, bro. Mm-hmm. And I don't really know what to do. I'm just in a panic situation. Meanwhile, you're like, hey, I got this little piece of wood. I'm going to hang on to it, but I'm going to keep paddling towards that way because I know the land's over that way. You know what I'm saying?
On my ship, I knew Jesus was over there laying on his pillow, so I was cool.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Cool.
That's it right there. That's it right there. We spoke about a few things that meant something to you as far as how you do business, and you spoke about follow up.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, it's just the whole thing about business, especially when you have a specialty store, is that you want to build a rapport with your customers.
Okay.
So when they come in, I tell my son, and as a matter of fact, I just got on him just the other day, because it's like every Monday, we would just make it where we email all the customers from the previous week. Just to say thank you. Not to ask nothing, they just say thank you, really appreciate your business, have a great day. That's it.
That's a tip for y'all right there. That was a tip right there. Y'all can have that for free.
Yeah. So like the last 3 weeks or so, because there's been so much going on, me trying to get some things going. I'm working on getting my website up in the next few weeks. So I've been just so busy.
Okay, so you're about to go online.
Yeah. I was online when I had first opened.
Okay.
And it's just I had to get with a different company, get things worked out, just work out a few things. But this time it's going to be a lot nicer than what it. But it's fine. But it's like I said, I was.
Okay. About how long we got? We got to
about,
wait on that.
About a couple more weeks.
Couple more weeks. Oh, okay, we right there. We right there. Okay. All right, cool. Won't even have to leave the house to get fresh now.
And actually, I'm going to make it to where my website is literally going to be a virtual store. So the only thing that's going to be on my website is what's in my store and the sizes that I have in my store. That's it. Now, that doesn't mean they can't call to say, can you get something else? But everything that when they go to look, they'll be able to see, here's my,
that shirt is really there.
Exactly.
I can get that right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And then I'm gonna be doing my inventory each night. So if they get something,
it'll be updated.
It'll be updated, everything. So it's not gonna be a person looking at something and thinking, I should have. No, if it says it's your size there, then you're good.
Okay. And now, and I know this is everyone who is in business, work, everything around the world. What has the COVID effect has it had on?
It's pretty much like it's had on everyone else. You know what I mean? I could tell you this much now, but the part that was kind of just really I don't want to say weird, but it was different. When it first kicked in and where we wasn't able to open.
Right.
I had people actually calling me, and that's what I was saying. When you build a good rapport, you see what I mean. So a lot of people had my cell number. They would call me, and I literally would meet them at the store, but they was calling me because it was funeral related. I sold more suits for funerals and the deceased due to Corona in 3 months than I sold even just at Backrack Zero in the last 5 years for funerals.
Wow.
I sold more in 3 months than I sold for the last 5 years.
I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
My mind wouldn't even
I'm
went in
telling
that
you,
direction. I'll
yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
now that you're saying it, it makes total sense.
Yeah, but it's just it was I was like whoa.
But you talking about we were talking about follow up. You know what I'm saying? Now you said people calling you.
Exactly. Yep.
Your store's closed.
Yep.
You at home.
Yep. Yep.
But they calling you.
But see, people know when I had players, and it would be times where if a kid's father passed, that kid didn't have a suit, or they didn't have a suit to put his father in, I'd give it to him. I've done that on a few occasions, so people know, and I learned that from my dad. You know, and it's just like, don't everybody go call me, hey, give me a suit. But the bottom line is that I can read people. I can know what a person cannot afford somewhat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, so just to be able to look out and do those things to help people that are just in need.
That's
beautiful. You know, it's just, you know,
That's beautiful, man. That's truly beautiful right there.
Yeah.
Okay. And now building relationships. And you just spoke a little bit on that because if people were calling you at home to get, then apparently you know how to build a decent relationship. And what are some of the tips that you could use to do these things besides just being yourself? I mean, being yourself always number one.
That's the part, John. You literally got to, because sometimes you gonna have some customers that get under your skin, bro. They can't know they're getting under your skin. They can't know, never. So they'll never ever be like never. So that's why in my mind I got to be like, the customer's always right. Now when they leave out the door, I might have said a few things, because I'm saying it while they're there, because that's the mindset that I'm in.
Right.
But at this moment, things they may be doing, I know they're not right.
Right.
But then because I'm still nice and kind. See, like I told you, I do a lot of reading. And what I've learned is this. You have a choice to be kind or right, choose to be kind. Always. And you will go so far. So when they go there or what have you, I'll just remain kind.
Whether
what happens
right
though,
or wrong,
I'm not gonna, because they're the customer, so they're right.
Right.
I'm not right. They're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they spend money with me, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
You know, because really they come in as an exchange. They come in to get clothes.
Right. And they didn't have to come into your store.
Exactly. So just because a person's personality may clash with my personality, but even if it's clashing, they don't know it.
Okay.
They don't know it. And it happens often, but they ain't going to feel it. They ain't going to know it. They just not. I have to make sure. And anybody that works for me, they know that as well. My son, he knows that. Now, I've had people leaving me and my son, man, boy, but they never can feel it. And even if he might somewhat get frustrated, I'll let say, son, you're doing good, but you might have could have been a little nicer or what have you. You know what I mean? And he gets where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you showed yours a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, because he's seen me do certain things, then that person leaves like, Pops, man.
You didn't go on. You didn't snap out.
Prime example. I had a gentleman come to my store. This is the second time he's come in. Mm-hmm. He comes in with his little son. And I'm telling you, his son would just run rampant through the store, grabbing hats, doing this, doing that. So I'm like, oh, man, So you're trying to, how you going to play it? Because this is an upscale type store. What happened? Then this man's asking all these different questions. Oh, this is $500. Can I get it for $250? Just all this stuff, So it's like, it's really starting to just really get under my skin. And so what I told my son was when he came in just a couple days ago, I said, son, you work with him, I'm going to watch the son. And so I would just kind of stay, kind of close by to where the son, because his dad's not standing, and the mother's standing outside. Okay. So now his son goes and gets some hand sanitizer, gobble of it, walking around. Now, and he went to go, a young man, no. And so hey, sir, could you please get your son said, because he has that hand sanitizer. I said, those pants, and I said, it can destroy him.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you're right, But I had to nicely
Exactly.
tell him. Last time he was with his son, I didn't say anything to him. But this time, I said, son, I'm going to watch the son. You go ahead and talk with the daddy, and didn't buy nothing. But still, when he left out of there, that kid was, but he didn't have to feel like I was frustrated.
Exactly.
But dude, I was frustrated to the umpteenth degree.
You actually coordinated a plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you got to coordinate a plan for your customers.
Yeah. Right. Well, that don't happen often. You know what I mean? So, like, I've been there 2 years now. This is the only time this happened. You know, and this just happened just a couple days ago, but it doesn't happen often because the average person, for the most part, is going to tell their kid if they're going into a store. Mom's right there. Well, just stay right here with mom. Dad'll be right back.
Exactly.
2, 3, 4-year-old kid. You know what I mean? They're not going to really know any better.
No, they don't know. But just the way you handle it though is to have the insight, to say, hey, next time this dude comes in, this is what we're gonna do as to make, and which a lot of people wouldn't do, because what you really did was you created a plan to be nice to this individual.
Exactly.
You created a plan to be nice to this individual to handle a situation that was irritating you.
Yes. Yes. And not spending any money.
Yep.
So even if they're not spending money, they're still right.
They're still right.
Because what I know is this: if a person comes in and have a bad experience, they're going to tell 10, 15, or 20 people. But if a person comes to have the regular, normal experience, they're not going to tell anybody. It's normal. So if you go to Burger King and they give you a quarter pounder with cheese, man, I went to Burger King and they gave me everybody you talk to. I'm hungry. Man, I went to you're going to tell everybody about that because it was a bad experience.
Right.
But if you go to Burger King and you get you the Whopper with cheese and that's what you're supposed to get you eating, you ain't going to go tell somebody, hey, man, guess I just had a Whopper. No, you're not. It's because it's normal. But if something bad happened, you're going to go tell 10, 15, 20 other people.
You're right.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
You're absolutely right.
That's why you always see bad stuff on news, because they know that's what sells.
And see that, you know what? And that's the reason why I started this podcast is because you always hear, the phrase, "Oh well, if it was something good, it wouldn't be on the news like that. They wouldn't be spreading it everywhere." Right. Well, I created this show so that we can spread that good.
That's good.
That stuff that you said, they don't show on the news.
Right.
Here you go.
Yeah.
This is our podcast.
Yes. Yep.
We all need money.